Hey guys, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on here with the next challenge that Tennille and I set for each other. So this challenge was to bash your stash. So that meant grubbing out any things in your crafty space that you haven't used in a long time, or that you might have, excess amounts of, or just bits and pieces you've been collecting over the years with from your Happy Mail, and yeah, just using up what you can. So I went through my craft room and did a little bit of a clean out. I got rid of some things that I no longer wanted or thought that I would use. And yeah, I realized that I had quite a fair bit of Maggie Holmes open book, but I also had this like big sort of like plastic bag full of loose bits and pieces, that I never used like the whole packet of. So it might have been a packet of bows or a packet of bling stickers, bits and pieces like that. So I went through everything and decided to use open book, mixed with a few other things that I had in my stash that I needed to use. So leftover chipboard and all kinds of bits and pieces. So I wanted to go and use all like the colors that I love as well. So I sort of went with a bit of a color theme for these projects. So firstly, I'll show you, I used one of the In Love Arts dies that I had to make this cute little bag. I love making little goodie bags and things like that for my pen pals. So yeah, in this piece here, you'll see that I've used some open book, but I also in my stash had little bits and pieces that I'd saved over the years that pen pals had sent me, and I added them to the projects as well. So I had I'm just trying to think, is this a heritage deer, which I added with the open book. And then I had these little pieces here. And I thought they just really tied well together. And I love all the colors. I ended up popping on some of this pretty pink tulle that I had in my stash. So I'll just show you that. So I had this tulle that I'd purchased from AliExpress years ago, and I hadn't really had much of a chance to use it. So I thought I'd use it on these projects that I'm showing you today. It's a really beautiful tulle with sort of like pink velvety hearts on there. And I think it just goes perfect with what I created. So I haven't popped anything inside the box yet because I didn't know, quite what to put in there yet. So it's just empty for the moment until I decide who this is going to, and yeah, what other projects I'm going to make to go along with it. So I used some, so I had a big 12 by 12 open book paper pad, so I wanted to try and use a lot of that. So you've got this beautiful paper in the background. It's almost like you're writing paper, if you guys can see there, kind of like a book note paper. And it's gorgeous. I love black and white, so I wanted to go with those colors, black, white, and pink with gold. And it's got little like pink splotches on it as well, which is really pretty. Sorry guys, my voice. As you guys know, my health has been really up and down lately, and I've been sick, so it comes and goes. So I thought that turned out really cute, and I love that little like dart piece there. So happy with that one. Then I decided to, so I had some of the open book like frames, so they're like Polaroid type frames and they're chipboard. So I just tried to use up what pieces I had that went with the colors that I was wanting to work with. I had all these beautiful pieces just in a bag, just all loose chipboard. So I just went through that to try and use up what I had. I found this cute little peach puffy sticker, which was in there as well. I think that may have came from an Amy Tangerine puffy sticker pack, but I'm not too sure. And then I had these old Prima rhinestones as well, which I thought would look really pretty on the projects. So this is an open book frame. And then I had these chipboard pieces which had come off some projects. So there's a bit of glue on there. So this is from Confetti. This is from, I'm pretty sure, Chasing Dreams. And this is from Open Book. And I thought that just made a cute little embellishment to gift to your pen pals. I can add it to a project, or I can add this to a project too if I want to. Then I had a whole heap of the open book journaling cards as well, which I wanted to try and use some of those. So I thought this one with the girl with the camera was quite cute. We've got the open book lens chipboard piece. I think this one was in the mixed bag of chipboard that I had, and that's from Willow Lane, I'm pretty sure. And this is an all heart one. So I just had all kinds of random bits of chipboard left over that I put together, and I just picked out which pieces went well with what I was creating. These are Magical Forest fabric bows, and I thought the colors went perfect with these projects. A really beautiful blush pink. And this is also just a fun embellishment that you can gift to your pen pal or add to one of your projects. So I could make like a an album if I wanted to, and just pop this in one of the pages. You can add it to anything really. Then I had quite a while ago, my good friend Alicia gifted me like a tassel, and it came with another pink tassel with this puffy star, and it was like to hang on your handbag. And so I had it on my pink handbag for probably over a year now, but then it came off, like it ended up breaking. So I thought, why not use it in my crafting projects? So I've kind of, yeah, recycled it because, yeah, it fell apart. So it's got a little hook bit, but it did have another pink loopy piece on there. So yeah, I just took the broken piece off and thought it'd look cute on this little sort of like dangly embellishment that I created. So I used one of those pink ball keychains. We've got a fuzzy pink pom-pom charm on there. I tried to use some of the open book tags because I had a whole heap of those, and these are just so beautiful. It says so much love and so many stories. It's just so pretty, and I ended up using a Heidi Swap reinforcer sticker there, because I just love the touches of gold with pink, black and white. Like, these are my favorite colors, so I love how all these turned out. I had this ephemera piece here of the reel. I had these cut aparts from the Gather collection with the cameras, and I thought they were beautiful, and it just all went perfect together. And then you've got the journal card that I also wanted to use, the Project Life card, I should say, with the camera. And again, I just punched a hole and put a reinforcer sticker on there. And I just kept it simple because I just thought that was really pretty, you know, as is, just using a few little bits and pieces. And then whoever I send this to can use all these pieces and maybe create something really pretty of their own with it, or they can add extra goodies to it, like decorate it up. So yeah, I really like how that one turned out. I made a couple of these actually, so I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, I think that turned out really pretty. And then I had this big like pocket that I had in my stash, which was from Tennilles actually. And yeah, it started, you know, over the years things sort of start to fall apart a bit, so I decided to upcycle it and redecorate it, and it turned out so gorgeous. So it's like a big loaded pocket, and I decorated it all with the open book pieces and the other bits of pieces that I found in my stash. You got another one of those beautiful pink bows, and these are from a really old Frank Garcia gemstone pack, which I found from Sassy Scrappers. She had some really old like Prima marketing rhinestones left over, and I think I gifted a pack to Tennille and I kept a pack for myself. And they're really pretty because they're different to the ones that he does now. They've got almost like that diamond sort of shape to them. So there's sort of like a beautiful acetate clear piece on the top there with some sparkles inside, and then there's vellum, another vellum pocket behind it. And then yeah, she did some beautiful gold stitching around it, and I just thought, you know, I can't throw it out, I need to recycle it. It was such a beautiful piece. I ended up changing, so I ended up just using the pocket part, and I used the open book, some of the open book paper that I had, again with lots of beautiful like words and printing on it. And I thought that just turned out gorgeous. So inside we have I've got it upside down. We have a beautiful little black and white vellum envelope that I found in my stash that you can put your little note in, or you could put a sequin mix in there. So I haven't popped anything in there yet. But yeah, I decorated it with open book chipboard pieces. We've got some Prima gemstones. Then we have like I said, I had a heap of these open book tags, so I wanted to use up some of those. So I just decorated that with a few chipboard pieces. It has this beautiful like pink crepe paper ruffle underneath, and then some of that beautiful heart tulle on top that I popped there. So that was in the first pocket. I didn't want to overfill it. And then we've got the second pocket. So in the second pocket, we have another little pretty tag with a little confetti bird from the confetti collection. And this little circle piece is from Open Book. And a lot of the Open Book tags all have like this pink ruffle crepe paper on them. So I just decided, yeah, to decorate them up. I've had them in my stash for years. So, and I think I've got quite a few packets too. So yeah, just tried to use up as much as I could of Open Book of all the pieces that I like, because it's not my favorite collection. Open Book, there's only certain pieces to it that I like. That's why I tended to sort of mix it with all these other bits and pieces and only try to pick out the colors that I love. So with the paper pad, like I said, I had a big 12 by 12 paper pad of Open Book that, yeah, I needed to start using. So I decided to make these pretty little butterfly embellishments. Just using all the gorgeous papers that I could find, except for the gold. The gold foil isn't from Open Book. I just had that, which I got from a discount shop. So I thought they turned out really pretty. And then lastly, we just have another little, just tiny little piece here that I made, which is quite simple and plain. So we've got another pink bead connector. You've got, again, one of the tags from the collection. We've got some of that gorgeous camera paper from the Gather collection. And then another journaling card or Project Life card. Because I have heaps of these, guys, so I needed to use up what I could. So I just tried to use all the pretty pieces that went really well together. So that goes inside the pocket, and that's how it looks without all the goodies in there. So you've got that beautiful Open Book paper there. It's gorgeous. So just pop everything back. Oops, there we go. Doesn't matter which way it went, as long as it's similar. So there we go, super cute. So it's a good way to use up all your bits and pieces that you might have that you've had for years, guys, and yeah, you can recycle your goodies. So anyway, I'm going to leave Tennille's link down below so you can go check out what she has created. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and take care. Bye.